Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome to another daily Videodevo. Renee, in my office today. We've been talking the last couple of weekends about kindness and then goodness. God is kind and good to us, and so we want to extend that to other people. One of the ways that the people of God were instructed to be kind and good in the Hebrew Scriptures, the Old Testament, was the second harvest. I talked about that yesterday with Willie. The Bible says that when you glean fields, when you harvest fields, just go through it once and then leave what remains. Specifically, it says for the poor, for the foreigners, the immigrants, for the widows, and the orphans. Because when you do that, it not only feeds them, it does something to their hearts. Kindness and goodness, they open locked doors, including locked heart doors. Well, there's an interesting story about that in the Bible in the book of Ruth, where in Ruth chapter 2, Ruth, who is poor and a widow and an immigrant, she has no way to feed herself, no money. She goes to glean the second harvest in a field near Bethlehem. And she goes after the workers are already through the field, and she picks up what's left for her. And Boaz, the foreman, sees her and says, I want you to feel free to go right behind the workers, pick up what they have left, and at break time, I want you to eat with all of us, the whole worker team. I don't want you to feel like you have to hide away from us. So what's Ruth's response? It says, Ruth fell at his feet and thanked him warmly. Now listen to her emotional response. What have I done to deserve such kindness? You have comforted me by speaking so kindly to me, even though I'm not one of your workers. Ruth doesn't just say, you help me find food. She says, you help me find comfort through your kindness. And when we provide food to people through our People's Pantry and through our food drive this year for the food bank, we not only provide food, we provide comfort. I want you to listen to what some of these people who have been helped recently by our food pantry and the food we get from Second Harvest have to say. Listen carefully to their words.
I found these nice people, happy faces, welcoming you every time when I come, and my mom, and all the people, everybody around, like everybody's nice. At the end, they ask you if you need help to carry your groceries to your car. Everybody's very friendly here.
After I lost my job with the school district, I was scared. I didn't know how to feed my family. I didn't know what I was going to do. It was just hard. If it wasn't for this place, the food pantry at Twin Lakes, I don't know where we get the food to last to the end of the month. It's hard. It gives me hope. It gives me a lot of hope. It makes me feel like I can go home and still feel like a man. And that's very important.
I became ill a couple years ago, but I have my husband. He works so hard for us. Our groceries bills were killing us. And so I've taken to coming to the food pantry. He loves the berry bagels and all the vegetables. I juice everything and I utilize everything. And what I don't use, I actually have a bunch of single moms and with lots of kids that I give it to them, and they're very grateful. And it just trickles down. Everybody's been so kind. It helps me stay positive. It helps my husband stay positive because it's a roller coaster.
Did you guys hear some of the things that they said? They talked about nice people, happy faces. It gives us hope. It helps me stay positive. It makes me feel like I'm a man, like I'm able to provide for my family. Just like Ruth, what a difference you're making when you're good and kind through things like the food drive. You're not just feeding stomachs, you're feeding spirits. You're feeding souls. You're feeding hope. So let's go out this year and let's just do radical acts of kindness through things like this year's food drive. God bless you. See you this weekend. I know you're going to have a great day.